I'm Ryan Young, Senior Economist at CEI. With me today is Art Carden, Professor of Economics at Samford University and author of the new book with Caleb Fuller, Mere Economics. Can you give me the 30-second elevator pitch version?
The 30-second elevator pitch for Mere Economics is simply that there's a lot more to the intersection between the economic way of thinking and the Christian faith than just maybe we want to sprinkle some ethics on our economics, or maybe we want to think a little bit economically about some of our spiritual prerogatives. The reader of Mere Economics is going to see how meaning well is not the same thing as doing good. And I think very importantly, we'll understand by the end of the book how making more and taking less is the key to making a better world.
Can understanding economics make us better people, or will it just make us more selfish?
I think understanding economics makes us better people because it causes us to think more broadly about the world and how the world works. Instead of getting wrapped up in our own intentions, wrapped up in our own ideas, and wrapped up in our own ability or effort to construct this sense of ourself as a good person, we come to understand that, well, no, there are actually all of these constraints out there. There are all of these principles by which the world operates that make it so that our good intentions are not automatically translated into good results. I've heard it said that if your best argument is that your heart is in the right place, then your heart is not in the right place. So in Mere Economics, we're trying to help people really get their hearts into the right place.
Suppose you have the opportunity to teach everyone in the world one concept from the economic way of thinking. What's your choice?
Choosing to do one thing is by definition the decision not to do another. A lot of people think that economics is all about money, but economics is in fact all about choosing. It's all about the choices that we make. It's all about comparing alternatives. And when we're making policies, we have to consider what we give up in order to do whatever it is we've chosen to do. When we're making any choice in day-to-day life, we're choosing to give up one thing in order to get something else. And thinking about things in those terms, I think will help us make better choices individually. It'll help us make better choices organizationally, and it'll help us make better choices politically.
Tariffs are the hot economic issue right now. In 30 seconds or less, how can we improve trade policy?
The best way to improve trade policy is to stop doing trade policy. Specifically, we should just let everybody trade freely across borders, whatever they want to buy, whatever they want to sell. We should let labor move across borders, capital move across borders, goods move across borders. We don't make America great again when we make it harder to trade internationally. We just make Americans poorer.
If readers are going to have one takeaway from Mere Economics, what should it be?
Well, the takeaway from Mere Economics should be if you want to make the world a better place, you should make more and you should take less. Very broadly, one of the messages that we offer in Mere Economics is that the basics really matter a lot. In economics, you learn a lot about market failure. You can learn a lot about how liberty sometimes doesn't work. But I think when we look at public policy, the relevant question is not how do we fix market failure or do people appreciate market failure enough? It's do people appreciate markets? And I think a lot of the evidence that we've seen every election cycle is that, yeah, the problem is not that people don't appreciate market failure. The problem is that people don't appreciate markets. And that's part of what we're trying to do in Mere Economics.